Hello, coffee lovers of the world. As promised, I'm going to take you through this article that Yahoo wrote about my coffee establishment's secret menu. Not my coffee establishment. It is not mine. I don't own it. It is owned by Mr. S, who came up with it on his own and who we love very dearly, even though we've never met him. He's kind of like Santa, in my opinion. He looks like Santa in my mind's eye. Anyway, I'm sorry, I have to keep leaning over because I have my laptop with the webcam situated on top of my big old slow computer. That's where I have the article pulled up. So I have to keep bending down looking at it and not looking at the camera. Which is hard to do anyway because my face is right here, but I'm not making eye contact with myself. It's odd, technology and I are not BFF. But, okay, we're just going to go through this list and I'm going to tell you what's dumb about each of these things. I think they're all dumb except for like one or two. A green eye is apparently a shot of, it's a cup of coffee with 3 shots of espresso in it. For real, there are 2 things called a red eye and black eye. A red eye is 1 shot of espresso in a cup of coffee, and a black eye is 2 shots of espresso with a cup of coffee in it. Strike that, reverse it. You know what I mean. Anyway, apparently they're saying that a green eye is 3 shots of espresso in a cup of coffee. I've never heard of that. If you want that, just order a cup of coffee with 3 shots of espresso. Don't bother with the cute name, because we're not going to know what you're talking about. Dirty chai. Most people who are frequent coffee drinkers know this anyway. A dirty chai is a chai latte with 1 shot of espresso in it. 2 shots of espresso in a chai latte would be called a double dirty chai, which sounds double dirty, but I kind of like that. Anyway, the third one is a zebra mocha, which can also be called, apparently, a penguin mocha or a tuxedo mocha. No, it's called a black and white mocha. That's legit what it's called on the menu. Therefore, it's not a secret. You just come up with your own name for it. And apparently there's something called a red tux mocha, which is the same thing but with raspberry flavoring. Yet again, just ask for what you want. Black and white mocha, raspberry flavoring. Okay, the next one is the chocolate Dalmatian, which is the thing that I had somebody come in and order the day after this article was on Yahoo. And it is described as a white chocolate mocha with Java chips and chocolate chips sprinkled in. First of all, you need to know that the white mocha is a hot drink. Unless you ask for it iced or as a frappuccino, you're going to get a hot drink if you just say white mocha. Also, this thing says Java chips and chocolate chips. We don't have both of those. We just have Java chips. During Christmas time, we have the chocolate curls, but those aren't chocolate chips either. So I don't know where they got those from. Maybe some stores have chocolate chips. I don't know. We don't, and according to these comments on the article, a lot of people don't. So I don't know what that's about, but Java chips are the only chips we have, unless you mean the potato chips that we sell out front, and you probably don't want those in your frappuccino, unless you're very adventurous, in which case, more power to you. You'd probably like that Jimmy Fallon ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. So this person came in and ordered this, and they just rolled up to the drive-thru and said, "Can I get a chocolate Dalmatian?" And my friend that was taking orders was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what that is." So she explained it to her. The first problem with this, as I mentioned, is that we don't have chocolate chips. So we can't really make it. And we explained that to her and she sounded really disappointed. But we're like, whatever, we can put Java chips on your drink if you want. So that's what we did. However, the Java chips are kind of big. And the only reason we ever use them, the only drink we use them for, is the Java chip Frappuccino, in which they're blended up so you can suck them through a straw. They're pretty big, and if you sprinkle them on top of your hot beverage, you really cannot, there's no way to consume them. They're just a 50-cent decoration, and I don't know why you want that. I know you want to pay 50 cents extra just for something that sounds kind of cool, and that your baristas don't even know what you're talking about. Next is one that I have had friends be disappointed that it doesn't exist. Cake batter frappuccino, which is apparently a vanilla frappuccino. It doesn't say whether it's a cafe vanilla or a vanilla bean. It's two different drinks. But it's a vanilla frappuccino with vanilla and almond syrup. We don't have almond syrup. We haven't had almond syrup for several years now. Therefore, it is impossible. I'm sure that's disappointing to a lot of people because I know you people like your cake batter. But we don't have that. So I'm very sorry. Captain Crunch Frappuccino. This is legit. Like, it's a real drink. I thought my boss made it up. I thought she was just getting adventurous because that's sort of how a lot of things like this are discovered. You just start playing around with stuff and find something that tastes good. But it is a strawberries and cream frappuccino with either hazelnut or toffee nut syrup. And at this, actually right now we still have the coconut mocha frappuccino. Kokomo, whatever you want to call that. We have that frappuccino and it's got the coconut flakes. And if you put that in this frappuccino and blend it up, it actually gives it a little of that crunch too. And that's really good. So that's legit, but you can't just, if you just order a Captain Crunch Frappuccino, they're not going to know what you're talking about. So just tell them exactly what it is that you want and they'll make it for you. A short drink, that's not secret at all. It is on the menu. French press, same thing. We'll make you a French press of whatever you want. It's on the menu. Super cream frappuccino. Never heard of that. And they say frappe on this page, and that's wrong because it is frappuccino. If you want a frappe, go across the street to McDonald's and get one. That is their product, not ours. Super cream frappuccino is apparently a frappuccino with a half a cup of whipped cream blended in. But nobody's going to know that, so just order a frappuccino with half a cup of whipped cream blended in. That's the way one of my coworkers drinks all her frappuccinos. The next one, also on the menu, but a lot of people don't know about it, affogato style frappuccino, which is a frappuccino with a shot of espresso poured over the top, which is kind of cool. It gives it this little boost of caffeine and the espresso flavor, and it looks really cool because it drips down the sides of the cup and it's kind of pretty. The next drink is Triple C's. I've never heard of that before. It's a cinnamon dolce latte with caramel syrup and chocolate mocha syrup. The name makes sense, but it's not on our menu, and it's not on any secret menu. We're not In-N-Out Burger. We don't have a secret menu. That's why I'm telling you this. And the last one on the list is the biscotti frappuccino, which is exactly what it sounds like. The biscotti's blended in, except for the fact that we're not allowed to do that. It's a health code violation. I have had coworkers blend things into their own drinks that it's just for them, but we're not allowed to do that for customers. So, sorry about that. Get a frappuccino, take it home and blend in your own biscotti. You know, I don't know what to tell you there. But that's all. And there are a lot more of these lists of secret drinks out there on the web. Like, I just found one that's a raspberry cheesecake mocha, which is just a raspberry white mocha with vanilla powder. Well, actually it says vanilla sprinkles, and then the one comment I can see on it says, "What the hell is vanilla sprinkles? We have vanilla powder. Is that what you mean?" But, so that's all we have. Not sprinkles. There are plenty of these things, and none of them are legit. Don't believe everything you read. We don't have a secret menu. But if you think of something that you want to try, you don't have to stick to what's on the menu. Sorry. Don't be afraid to try new things. If you want to add some mocha to something, go ahead. When we have pumpkin spice lattes, I will mix that into anything. I'll do a pumpkin mocha frappuccino, or a toffee nut pumpkin spice latte, or I'll add the pumpkin spice to a misto, or anything. You know, I have customers who want a grande americano in a venti cup with 2 pumps of white mocha, or, you know, any combination of things. We'll add shots, we'll take away shots, do non-fat, do regular fat, whole milk, soy, anything. Basically, just if you have some idea of what you want, just ask us if we can do it. Chances are we can. We don't need to give it a fancy name. Learn from me, people. Just learn. that's all I have to say about that. I hope I didn't actually say the name of our restaurant at any point. I might have. I'm gonna feel really bad about that, but I'll get over it. I showed you my logo anyway, and I'm saying the word Frappuccino a lot of times. Anyway, that's it. Go to that store and get yourself something that's not on the menu. Just make sure you tell them exactly what it is you want and then enjoy it.